Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Gucci pissing on our head again and telling us that it's raining. And whoever else is standing with Gucci. So Gucci and some other people have come to a diversity, a bullshit plan. One of the things is talent hiring. Gucci is working to not only hire talented and diverse candidates, but also to create positions within the company whose sole responsibility will be to ensure the company reaches these standards. Diverse? That means not black. When are we going to learn this? Dr. Claude Anderson goes in detail. We need to stop calling ourselves minorities and stop falling for this diversity racket. Whatever jobs or talent they got, it's not going to be for us. It's going to be for white women who are considered minorities. It's going to be for Asians who are considered minorities. It's going to be for Hispanics who are considered minorities, all of whom were not affected by blackface. So you sitting there starting this diversity initiative does not help us specifically. Did you say that you was going to hire black people? No, you did not. It's a con game. How many times are we going to get conned by this? Can you please listen to some Dr. Claude Anderson? Why didn't you send him up there? Y'all sitting there going down there. Y'all just put the blackface sweater on your eyes. Get Dr. Claude Anderson because y'all niggas don't know what the fuck you talking about. The next thing they're going to do, a multicultural design scholarship program. Once again, not black. Again, global learning, diversity and inclusiveness awareness program, not black. Listen to Dr. Claude Anderson.
See, it is impossible. It is absolutely impossible in theory and practice, again, for you to assign some special value or plus value to black folk. At the same time, you're encasing them in these very broad, ambiguous categories called minorities, poor folk, people of color, multicultural diversity. What you're doing that you're equating them to being no different from all these immigrants that are poured into the country for the last 460 years, and they are guests in America. And what you do, you suggest that there's no difference in the experience of those people who ran across the border last week, or those who are coming in under DACA, and black folk who've been here for 360 years in slavery, another 100 years in Jim Crow semi-slavery. You pretend there's no difference. That's why in my books I always say black folk are exceptional people. They are special people. They are different from many other people. They should not allow anybody. So all these other immigrants come in and say, well, we're here with black folk. We're all minorities. You might be a minority because you just walked across the border. But black folk, blacks are the oldest population in America. They're the most, and they got about, I can give you about 20 things that make black folk a distinction, a difference, an exceptional people that's unlike anybody else. Nobody in this country, Michael, or any place in the world has been treated like black folk in America. So with black, and that's black folk exceptionality. And if they're going to go for changing things in the country, you got to say, don't put me in there. Yes, he might be an anchor baby that came in here 15 years ago, but he's not been here for 400 years. I am special. I'm the oldest people. I'm the most patriotic people in this nation. I am the engines that drove economic development in this nation. My ancestors, with their labor, built this country. Now, white immigrants came in, but they came in as a management class. They didn't have to work. They managed black folk. Now, so I'm going to give you some things, but black folk keep that in attention. Always exclude yourself from all these very broad and ambiguous groups. Don't let anybody put you in a group called minority, poor people, people of color, multicultural, diversity. You say that black people, we are special, unique, exceptional people, and we deserve respect, appreciation, recognition, and reparations, okay? No, nothing less than that. We will not tolerate anything other than that. Do not mix up these groups, and do not break the law, bringing in all these people over us to bury us and give them benefits and rights, economic rights and benefits and privileges that we've been denied now for almost 460 years. Now, how would I go about doing that? Here's what I want you to do. You tell my people and resolve this DACA bill. First of all, to demand that somebody in this country start speaking up for the negative impact that immigration will have on black folk in the future, or under this DACA Act, what's been doing to black folk for the last 460 years, how black folk have been deprived of rights, resources, and privileges and opportunities for 460 years, and any immigrant coming here can come in here with first-class citizenship because we have a federal policy that federalizes them. Federalize them. See, I have the dubious honor, Michael, of writing the first affirmative action plan in the United States. I wrote that in 1970 and 71 for the state of Florida. At that time, see, black folk were the minorities. Then all of a sudden, that bill was 1970, Hispanics, who have historically been classified as whites. They were whites. They found out then by classifying themselves as a minority, they could come in this country and now get special benefits over black folk. And here's the first 5 points I remember with your audience. Any immigrant comes in here, he gets 5 benefits that black folk have never had, and under the president's construct or on the DACA bill, they never will get. First of all, they come in here, all immigrants come in this country, whether they're Indians, Even American Indians in late 1890s were classified as whites. They come in from India. Asians have been on probation to be white. Arabs have always been white. Hispanics have always been white. And they come in, so they get a benefit. First of all, coming to America as being an immigrant. Black folk are the only non-immigrants. So black folk don't get that benefit. Don't get any points for being an immigrant. They're non-immigrants.
Of being classified as being white.
That's right.
Get that.
They're not classified as being white. That's the second point they miss. So immigrants come in here and get a point ahead of black folk as an immigrant. Second point, they get a point for being classified as whites. Third, they get a point by allowing themselves to be classified as a minority. Fourth, they get points because they come in and they bring in a culture they can now use to benefit, to set themselves up and set up businesses and small enclaves, economic enclaves that black folk can't build. Five, they get a chance to declare special benefits and entitlements because they have a language. Because that way they can have, use the telephone and say, you want Spanish, you want German or French. Black folk, they never ask black folk, what language do we have for you to give you special benefits? So Hispanics can go down right now and get television station and radio station by saying, we need those stations for our people because they don't understand English, they need Spanish. And lastly, they get better special benefits because in this society right now, blacks are an underclass, and they've been branded as being descendants of slaves. So blacks got five or six negatives, where those others got 5 or 6 advantages over them. And that's why they come in this country, go past black folk at 200 miles an hour, and start they can build Hispanic communities, Asian community, little Cuba, little Havana, little Polish community, Irish community, Korean towns, anything. And black folk can't get in those things. That's why black folk are becoming a permanent underclass. Civil rights leaders did. They back in about 1970s under what they call the benign neglect theories. They surrendered. They surrendered to racism and say, hey, we've given in, and now we're going to support anybody because we can't do anything to help black folk. That's why your liberals, your Democratic Party walked away from black folk and started supporting everybody. They've never placed black folks' self-interest before any other interest. And once you do that, you're only bringing up the remnants of slavery. The first premise of a slave is to have no self-interest, Michael. Put the masters and everybody else's interest before his.
And why the hell would you want to work for a company that would play you like that? Could you imagine what working with these people every single day would be like? Why would you want to work there? So they can spit in your face every single day? So they can pass you up for promotion every single day? So they can give you the most work every single day? So they can work you to the bone like a slave every single day? And not promote you and treat you like shit? Is that what you want? Because that's what's going to happen when you walk up in there. They have already shown and proven they don't give any about you. I was told or invited to the meeting in Harlem, and I specifically responded, I don't accept apologies from racists. And I don't want to I'm not participating in any meeting from an apology from a racist. That does not include Dr. Claude Anderson. If you don't have Dr. Claude Anderson there negotiating on our behalf, we will be screwed. All the rest of these people are blind to history. They don't know what the hell they're talking about, and they sitting there getting tricked over and over and over again. How many times do we have to get screwed in the same exact way for us to learn a lesson? Please, somebody get Dr. Claude Anderson. Please, he is still alive. He is breathing. He is here. Has a wealth of information. Why is nobody getting Dr. Claude Anderson? Why is Dapper Dan and Floyd Mayweather out here talking and speaking for the black community? Yo, I'm hot. Somebody please get Dr. Claude Anderson. Please, please, please.